And we are back for round 2. We are up against Kimmel, who is known for playing Delver Fiend. You won the die roll. I would like to play first. And I will keep. So I pulled up his deck list. And he actually has 5 sideboard cards for us. I think these curfew are pretty new. So 3 electricity and 2 curfew. And his version is not the type of version that gives his creatures unblockable. It's the type that tries to burn out your opponent's creatures and then attack you, which is probably better for us because he can't burn out our creatures, at least not until game 2 when he has electricity. So, looks like next turn I'm planning on cycling the 2 Monomorphos and playing the Ledgewalker. Hopefully we draw a land, so the next turn after I'll be able to play Ancestral Mask. We draw a Bogle. Well, let's cycle some Monomorphos here. Green, green. Green, and how about green? Alright, so I can play the Ledgewalker, or I can play Bogle and Rancor. Hope to draw a forest next turn and play Ancestral Mask. So that is an option. Let's see. And the Ledgewalker, though, will not be able to be blocked. Nothing he can play with 2 mana can block. If he plays a Delver, he's just got him preordained. So he's still dirtling, maybe looking for a Killing Fiend, maybe getting ready to play Cyclops next turn. So it looks like I'm going to Rancor. Ooh, I'll get to Imperial Armor and Rancor. And this should be a pretty fast clock. Now, the fact that he can't burn out these Bogles means that I can play them, and I can block, if he plays a Cyclops this turn, I can block the Cyclops. He's going to play Seagate Oracle. So that really doesn't have any interaction with our Ledgewalker. And let's see, Muldrifter costs 5, so I'm not sure if there's really anything you can do to stop the Ancestral Mask and attack for the win. You can gain 1 life, but we'll be attacking for more than 9. You can play a Cyclops, that's fine. Alright, so we won game 1. Don't want to misclick on the attack here. Yeah, but now we are going up against Electricities and Curfew. Alright, so let's see. I'll bring in Tangle, and I'll bring in Fog. He's running 4 Treasure Clues, so that's enough to bring in Relic of Progenitus to keep his delve down. Don't like Flaring Pain, don't like Savage Punch. Not a big fan of Oblivion Ring to try and get rid of that Cyclops, so I will just have to take some cards out now. What cards are not going to be good? 2 Curfew and 3 Electricities. I wonder, what will you be taking out? Is he going to take out the Seagate Oracle, or is he going to take out Flame? Yeah, you should take out Flame Slash, because the only target that we showed him right there was a plant token. So I think I'll bring in Young Wolves, because Young Wolves should be good against Electricity. He can cast Electricity, kill them, and then they'll come back as 2/2s, and then if he casts Curfew, we'll return the Young Wolf to hand. So I guess I'm just taking out Monomorphos because it's largely in there to cycle and to help fix mana, but I guess we just have to hope to get lucky in some respects. And I have to take out one more card here, unless I want to submit 61. So I'll only bring in one Young Wolf. Alright, I will keep this. We definitely need another land, but with the first turn Utopia Sprawl and being on the draw. Alright, how does that change things here? I think I still want to get Utopia Sprawl out. Now, I might actually want to click on green here. And we do have abundant growth for later, so yeah, I want to go green. The abundant growth will fix our mana for the Armadillo folk, but this might allow us to cast an elf if we top deck an elf or a Bogle next turn, and abundant growth or Rancor. Alright, so let's see here. I can cast the Aura Knowledge, and it will be a 3/3, so it would still die to Flame Slash, or I can play a plant token and Rancor the plant token, which means the plant token would be vulnerable to the Flame Slash as well, but also Firebolts. So what gives me the best chance of winning this game? I want to run out a 3/3 Aura Knowledge, because he needs the Flame Slash or to beat this. I think Curfew makes each player return a creature. Yeah, each player, so he would have to return his Killing Fiend. He has a Lightning Bolt. Alright, so that would have taken the plant token as well. Alright, so we'll throw out a plant token for a blocker here. Now we can either try and Rancor the plant token so it can be a decent blocker, or we can try and play the Glade Cover Scout and then Rancor the Glade Cover Scout. First I'll play the Scout. I have to remember about Electricity. Well, if he has electricity, we're just going to get blown out probably here. And it looks like he does. How would I have played around that? I think the best way would have just been for me to play Rancor on the plant token. Then maybe he would have electrocuted it, and then play the Great Cover Scout. Well, that would have been vulnerable to lightning bolts. So, we really need to draw a creature really fast. As in, we might already be dead here. He's evoking a Moldrifter, which means we're not going to be dead here, but likely next turn if we don't draw a creature. He doesn't attack with the Seagate Oracle, which I'm not sure if that's just a mistake on his part or if he thinks we have some hasty creature, but we really just have Forest. You know, I definitely regret playing that Elf Rancor play the way I did. Should have just tried to Rancor the plant token. Here is a Bogle. Now, if he has Electricity again, it's already over. And do I want to Armadillo Cloak or do I want to Ancestral Mask? The Armadillo Cloak life gaining is a triggered ability, not lifelink, so if he deals enough damage with his creatures, I'm going to just die anyways. The Ancestral Mask gives +4/+4 right now. Armadillo Cloak gives +2/+2. I think I will Ancestral Mask here. I could just be spending a lot of time thinking about something that doesn't matter because we're going to get blown up by Electricity. Or Curfew, actually. That will do it. There's 4 cards in hand. So if any of them are Curfew, now Electricity won't do it, but pretty sure with having 5 cards now, he probably has. Yeah, he has Curfew here, so he can return the Seagate Oracle. And he's representing 8 right now, and we'll see what else he casts. We're dead to any other spell here. And Firebolt. Alright, so we're going to lose game 2 and go to game 3. And I have no idea if playing around Electricity the way I think I should have, in hindsight, would have changed the outcome of that game. Yeah, I was thinking of bringing in Scattershot Archers because they're decent against Electricity with a 2 toughness, but they're vulnerable to Firebolt. Alright, I will keep. We do have a turn 2 for Gnarlid, which, as we saw, can easily die to Lightning Bolts. And if I draw another land, I might want to save it until I can play Gnarlid Ethereal Armor. Island Preordained. Alright. 4 lightning bolts and 5 mountains. So, unless he has one of the 5 mountains, he cannot go mountain lightning bolts. We'll need one of the 5 mountains and the lightning bolt. I'm pretty sure he would have taken out Flame Slash. There's the mountain. There's the lightning bolt. Alright, so we had both of them. Alright, Great Cover Scout. I should have just tapped this forest, but now we're vulnerable to Curfew, but this will get around anything else he has other than Curfew. And he did it in a manner that left up Electricity. We have Ancestral Mass come out the wazoo. So, I think he is just holding up Electricity. I'm just going to pass. Yep, still going to pass. He's holding up Electricity. He definitely has other things that he can cast in his hand. Killing Fiend, which means I can't really... Alright, so now I can play Great Cover Scout, play Ethereal Armor. This will force him to play the Electricity that he's been holding up for a while here. And now I have to hope he's out of sideboard cards, because he's been getting a lot of them, but he's also been pondering and preordaining. And he's gonna cruise. And he's still holding up Electric Mana. And he plays another Killing Fiend. Alright, so I can go... What does Young Wolf and Rancor do for me? Let's see here. I think I want to Young Wolf with the Rancor on it just because if I just go Ancestral Mask and attack, then I'm extremely vulnerable. If I just play Ancestral Mask on my creature, Curfew will blow me out. So I need another creature in play. And I want to rank for the Young Wolf, because if he casts Curfew, I don't want to return the Bogle to my hand, that I can chump block with the Young Wolf and not feel bad about it. If he casts Electricity, the Young Wolf will die, but it will come back as a 2/2, and it can still block a Killing Fiend. Unless he also has Electricity Lightning Bolt, which after a Treasure Cruise is certainly a possibility. Cyclops, alright, so he's got a very respectable army over there. Seagate Oracle. Alright. If I play the Gladecover Scout, then I'm extremely vulnerable to Electricity. So I think I want to enchant the Bogle and just hold him back as blockers, because if I attack, he's just going to jump with the Seagate Oracle, and then he can almost guaranteed kill me next turn. So I need 2 blockers here, even though I definitely don't say I'm safe. Alright, so there's a Firebolt, which means Rancor returns to my hand, which means the Bogle is going to get smaller. It looks like I'm going to die here. So I can block 1 Killing Fiend as is, take 14 which will put me at 2, which means you can flash back this Firebolt next turn, or you can just kill me right here. Alright, so we're 1-1. Hopefully we'll win the next 2, and we'll still win 6 packs. I'll see you for round 3.